Hey friends, welcome back to Jenifood and my kitchen. If you're new here, I just want to take a minute and say hi. I'm Jenny, and I've been in the food industry for about 20 years. As a caterer, a brief restaurant owner, and for the last 10, I've built a business as a private chef and small event caterer. Along the way, I have gained so many recipes, I mean good ones, a lot of them, as well as learning a lot of lessons in the kitchen, both easy and hard. And I've gathered some hacks, tips, and tricks along the way too. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to share some of the things that I have picked up along the way of years in the kitchen. And my style is more of a make with me. After all, I want you to be able to make what I'm making. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button and we'll make good things together. Today, I'm going to show you one of those good recipes I'm talking about. Several years ago, I started making this chocolate zucchini bread just as a way to use up all of that extra garden zucchini at the end of the summer when you've eaten it 17 different ways and you need something new. This chocolate zucchini bread is so delicious and moist and chocolatey, you will love it, guaranteed. So let's make this. All right, I am going to start with my zucchini. Now, I have just cut these zucchinis in half. I'm going to go ahead and take some of those seeds out. You don't have to take the seeds out, but I don't know, I like to take the seeds out. Usually I have so much zucchini. My parents grow a large garden, and so we just, every time I see them, we get some of those like giant zucchinis. These are farmers market zucchinis I picked up this weekend. And so I've just kind of scraped out that very middle part, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grate these. I've got all my zucchini ready to grate, and I'm not exactly sure. I did not take the seeds out of this because it's pretty small. So I'm not exactly sure how much zucchini we're going to get from this. But one loaf takes 1.5 cups of grated zucchini. So if I can get 3 cups out of all this zucchini, which I think I can, we'll go ahead and we'll make 2 loaves. Made it. I finished up grating our zucchini that we needed, plus I went ahead and grated that extra zucchini, and I learned this tip from my mom. Now, this is 3 cups, which is exactly what we need for 2 loaves of either chocolate or regular zucchini bread. So I can go ahead and push this and lay it flat in the freezer, freeze it, and then thaw it, and it's perfectly what I need to put into a recipe. Now, my mom has done that for years, and she can make zucchini bread like all the way up until the holidays. So it's really nice. First of all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our dry ingredients together, and then we're going to do our wet ingredients separate and add it all together. So I just need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and then I need 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Now I'm using the Dutch process cocoa powder because I find that in the baking, I mean, it doesn't work for everything, but in baking, it is what will give that kind of more of a richer, chocolatier, like darker taste, which is what I like. So I like the Dutch process. All right, now we're gonna go in with 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then while I have that quarter in my hand, we're going to go in with 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Add that right in. Just a kiss. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And of course, I got the pink stuff. And then we're going to go in with another 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm mixing this together, and I just remembered that I'm making 2 loaves. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add those ingredients one more time for the second loaf. See, we all make mistakes in the kitchen. It's just whether or not you know how to recover yourself. That's the ticket. All right. And then we need 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda again. 1, 2, 3. Another 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And another 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right. So that's our dry ingredients for 2 loaves, not just one. We'll whisk that together and set that aside for just a minute. All right, now we'll go in with our wet ingredients. I've got 4 eggs, and that's 2 eggs per loaf, so we're on a better trajectory here. 2. 3. 4. And then I need 1 cup of avocado oil. I mean, you could certainly, if you can tolerate vegetable oil or canola, you can definitely use that. I bake with avocado oil just for my own health. We need 1 cup of white sugar, so that's a 1/2 cup, and another 1/2 cup. And then we need the same of brown sugar. Anytime you bake with brown sugar, you know it's going to be good. All right, there is 1 cup of brown sugar. Now I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we're just going to whisk that together. All of our sugar and oil and eggs until they're well combined. All right, that looks good. We've got all of our wet ingredients in there. Now I'm going to take that, we're going to get our dry ingredients back in front of us, all the dry, and we're just going to add those wet ingredients right to that. Ooh. All right, get a spatula, we'll get all that out of there. Always clean your bowl with your spatula. Alrighty. That is our wet ingredients. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to dump our zucchini right in. The recipe calls for 1 cup per loaf of chocolate chips. This is more than 1 cup, more than 2 cups, just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the whole bag. Just because I can. It's my kitchen, but the recipe calls for 1 cup. I'm just going like 2+ cups total. All right, and just like that, we are going to go ahead and just stir that until it's all very well combined. And it's kind of a thicker batter. Ooh, it smells kind of like brownies. It kind of tastes like brownie bread too, so. So good. And we don't want to over mix it. We just want to make sure that everything gets incorporated. Look how good that looks. So rich and chocolatey. It smells really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to butter my loaf pans. I've got 2 of them here. I will butter those and then split this. We'll get it in the oven at 350. It takes about 50 to 60 minutes to bake. I will check it at 50 minutes with the skewer, and if it comes out clean, we'll pull it then. If not, we'll give it a little bit more time, but usually 50 to 55 minutes works best. So I'll see you back here when the bread is done. All right, friends, it is much later. We are just home from our midweek church service, and we got little girls to bed. So we are now going to sit down and have a little snack. So Dave's got his milk, and we are ready to taste this chocolate zucchini bread. Now, I did not tell them that this is the only way I can get you to eat.
That's right. Chocolate.
He's not a vegetable man. So, anyways, you get the big piece, I get the little piece. So tell me what your thoughts are. Cheers.
Can't go wrong with chocolate.
What do you think?
You know I like it.
Mm-hmm. He loves this bread.
I think I'm going to put a little bit of butter on it. And we'll sit down and enjoy myself.
All right, friends, you heard it. It's good. It's moist. It's very dense. It tastes, do you think this tastes kind of like brownie bread?
Yeah.
It tastes kind of like if brownies were in bread form, this would be it. And you don't even, like, there's no hint of zucchini in this.
No. It's super good. Super good.
Hey, you heard it from him. Thank you, friends. I'll talk to you soon.